Live from Vero Beach, Florida, where the ocean sparkles Caribbean blue and the palm trees sway in the tropical breezes. This show is brought to you by Dale Sorensen Real Estate, with 8 offices in Indian River, Brevard, and St. Lucie counties. And here's your host and your realtor for life, Lori Davis.
Hey, welcome to the show. I'm so glad you guys could be here today. It's Lori Davis, your realtor for life with Dale Sorensen Real Estate. Glad you guys could be with us today. It's April in Vero Beach. If you guys are spending any time here, and I think there are a lot of people here because the place is packed. Ocean Drive is packed downtown. I just drove by this morning at 8:30. There's coffee shops and people just lining up out the door. It's just a wonderful time to be here. And, you know, we've already had Easter, so normally people would stay and leave after, Easter, but I think everybody found out after the last 2 years of COVID that it's kind of a nice place to stay, so they're still here. But it can mean so many things, but one of the things that we're celebrating next week is one of our favorite attractions here in town, and it is the U.S. Navy Angels are coming to Vero Beach. Cindy, we need some clap on that. That's what the show's about today. We're so excited. Oh, my God. And I think it's been since 2019 that 18. See, 18. They didn't come because we had COVID. It was like right about to come. They had everything prepared and they had to stop. So That was crazy. We have Marty Zeichert in the house today. Let's say hello to Marty.
Hey.
Good to see you. Good to see you. There you go. A little slow on the button today, Cindy, huh?
Yeah, it's a delayed reaction.
Okay, you can clap anytime you want. Just hit that thing. All right? Yeah. There you go. There we go. Okay, so the Angels are coming to town. It's April 30th to May 1st, which starts next Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All right. There's a Friday night event, which is the first time they've ever done this. And it starts at 6 p.m. on Friday. I was just telling Marty, I just bought my tickets. I'm so excited. So they're going to light, the planes will be lit up, and I think the smoke is different colors, and I can't even imagine what it's going to be like, but it's going to be very exciting. Jim Davis doesn't even know he's going yet. So I think he'll be surprised, like, hey, here you go. What are we... Fabulous. Now, one of the things, Marty, that I did see was that this is Indian River County's largest outdoor charity event.
Yes, it is.
How about that? Isn't that cool, Cindy?
Yes.
I thought that was neat. I saw that on the website today. To Kim, who thinks I don't do research, that one's for you.
Oh.
No. Proceeds from this show, and I really love this because I'm always about this and charities in Vero Beach. But all the money stays in Indian River County.
Yep.
Correct. And it benefits the Veterans Council of Indian River County, and then child abuse prevention programs supported by local exchange clubs. Yep. So I just think that is amazing, and I like to keep it local. We do that with the Salvation Army when we ring our bells.
Absolutely.
So Marty is actually the Blue Angels liaison for the Vero Beach Air Show. And first I'm going to do a little bit of housekeeping here because we do some Dale Sorensen real estate stuff. DSRE by the numbers. We've got $269.6 million year to date. That's 458 transactions, and that's 19.8% of the market share.
That's a lot.
Wow.
$250 million.
It's a lot. I know.
That's a lot.
Can you imagine?
No.
I know. We just finished like third quarter. This is like we're just getting into second quarter.
Yeah.
It's amazing. And in comparison, the next closest in market share is 101 million year to date, 251 transactions at 7.4% of the market share. Yeah,
and that's like half of the...
That's half.
Not even... It's less than half.
It's less than half. It's less than half
of the percent. That's
Dale
crazy.
Sorensen, I mean, we're doing it. We're doing it right. And I always like to tell everybody that because if you call Dale Sorensen Real Estate, you should call me, Lori Davis, at 772-538-1828. But if you don't call me, you should definitely just get someone from our company because they do it differently. They really do. It's a wonderful company. We have great staff. We have marketing staff. I mean, if you're a seller, you definitely want to utilize all the tools that we have. And if you're a buyer, we know the county. We know Indian River County, and we've got a place in Brevard. We've got a place in St. Lucie County. So we'll take care of you wherever you are. Cindy, homes for sale, single family homes in the county. We only have 317 in the whole county.
That's like crazy considering how many people live in the county now.
I know.
It's crazy.
Well, we're at like, I think 160,000 something. And I don't know when they've done the last because I know a lot of people moved in. But there were 92 closings in the last 7 days. 92.
That's unbelievable. That's
Yeah.
what,
I can't.
14 a day?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and you don't do Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So think about that. It's
5.
like-
It's 20 a day.
I know,
roughly
it's 20 a day. 20
Yeah,
closings a day happening in Vero Beach. Amazing. And then under contract, this was the one that blew me away. 102 homes went under contract in 7 days.
It's crazy.
102. I mean, that's
is
literally 20 a day
Yeah,
as well. I mean, honest, over the 102. So
Yeah.
I don't know. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Dale Sorensen Real Estate Island News. There was a closing. There was a home listed in Anglers Cove. It was my listing. I have to check. I never take the time to say anything about myself. So anyway, I listed this. Thank you. Thank you.
I was a little delayed.
That
but
was
worth
fun.
it.
You don't have to do it for me because it makes me blush. But
Okay.
anyway, we listed this house. It was a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house, pool home, east of A1A. And it was a gorgeous house. And I sold it to them 10 years ago. We listed it for $900,000.
Okay.
We closed it for $1,012,000. We had 7 offers, and the buyer that got it paid over $100,000 of list price. Right?
Over and above.
Over and above.
Just to get
it. Was listed at 900, but,
Yeah.
when everybody starts bidding it up.
Yep.
The thing about this is, and the reason why I say this, one, congratulations to the buyers and the sellers. I mean, everybody's super happy. Everybody got what they wanted. But when your realtor tells you about pricing your property and you say, no, I want, if we'd have put it at $1 million, you might get $1 million. You're not going to get. If you put it at 900, then you're going to get people bidding it up because they see the value of it. If it's too high, then they're either going to come under, they're going to say, well, I'm going to take $25,000 off. I'll give you $975. So it's a strategy.
That was the word I was just going to ask you.
Yes.
It's a strategy.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is a strategy.
Yeah.
And if you listen to your realtor and use somebody that's professional, these are the kind of things that can happen for you. $100,000 is a lot. But again, it was a really desirable home and a great spot. And and they bought it 10 years ago for $375,000.
Yeah. But even some of the houses that
Isn't that crazy, Marty?
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's insane.
Even some of the houses that you wouldn't think go that way, they're still going $25,000-$30,000 over.
That's right. That's right. Yeah,
all
it's what you've got.
relative.
If you really want it,
It's all
you've got to
relative.
bid over
Yeah.
what
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
So anyway, I want to say thank you to Citrus Grill House. We always have a cocktail provided. This was a gin and tonic, but they forgot the tonic, so we found some Snapple. But it's a beautiful gin. I don't know if they told us what kind of gin it was. They didn't. But it tastes really florally, and Marty likes a gin and tonic. So you were saying Hendrix was a nice one. I do have some friends who really like gin that drink them. So thank you, Citrus Grill House. We appreciate you. They're at 1050 Easter Lily Lane, right there across from Humiston Park. Great restaurant, right on the ocean. Lunch and dinner. I had lunch out there last week with some friends. It was even cold out there, but it was still beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
One of those cloudy days. But go in, tell Chef Scott that Lori Davis sent you. And thank you again, Citrus Grill House.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. All right. Now, Marty, so let's go back to the Blue Angels.
Okay.
All right. So the Blue Angels come to town to actually do this because it's a fundraiser,
Yep.
right?
It is fundraiser.
Do they do that? Are they fundraising at all? Because they have shows all over the country.
Right.
Do they do them all as fundraisers?
No.
Okay.
Well, there are private shows,
Oh.
and there are fundraisers.
Yeah. Right.
For instance, the same weekend, the Thunderbirds are going to be in Fort Lauderdale this coming weekend.
Oh, okay.
While the Blues are here.
Oh, okay.
And fortunately, it doesn't take away from us. It's so
Yeah.
far away.
Right.
But that one is a private show. That is, and that one is, the guy that makes the money on it. So,
Okay.
it's not cheap to put on a show.
No.
Let me tell you that.
No, I know. Because
And-
you have sponsors that give you the
and
money
so-
to do everything up front.
Yep.
So
And we are blessed with great sponsors. One of our problems, the reason we can only do it every 2 years, is that Piper is the only real business of the size that you need to be able to put on their show.
Right.
And thank God they support us, and they're doing wonderfully well. The M600 is just an absolutely awesome airplane, and they furnish flying schools. That's one of their big sellers,
Oh,
is
okay.
flying schools.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
they're helpful. Northrop Grumman has come in to help us,
Yeah.
and primarily because they've lost their show in Melbourne because
Oh.
they built too much around the airport, and you got to have a box. And they don't have a box anymore. So their show has moved to Sanford.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Don't go to Sanford.
No, but they did they do a Blue Angel show or a different show?
They do Blue Angels or Thunderbirds.
Okay.
And, you know, it's a good show. Both shows, the Thunderbirds were over at Lakeland last weekend.
Yeah.
And I went over there.
Okay.
I am Air Force.
Right.
So I do have loyalty.
Right. So the Thunderbirds are Air Force and the Blue Angels are Navy. There you go. We all learned something new today. So
and they're fun. They're both they have different ways of doing things, and that's what you want. You don't want two shows that are identical.
Right.
And I love the Thunderbirds. They were great. They put on a wonderful performance, but
yes,
the Blue Angels, they take it. My wife was from Pensacola, and so I've watched the Blues for 25 years, and they're just a great group. Yeah. They interview people. It's not some random selection of the people they've got. They enlisted are on a 3-year tour, so we'll get them. If they came on board this year, we'll get them in 2 years because the Blues love Vero Beach.
That's you always say that to us, and I think it's amazing, and they keep coming back because they enjoy, and it's part and parcel of what you guys do to put it together as well. I mean, your welcome wagon is something that's commendable.
Well, we are totally different than everywhere else. The Blues will, when we're in Las Vegas at International Council of Air Shows, the Blues will stand up in front of people and say, "You want to know how to do an air show? You call Vero Beach."
See, that's what I'm saying.
It doesn't get any better now. When you get an endorsement like that, and we are right up in there with the number 1 and 2 shows it's a toss-up between us and Lakeland.
That's amazing. Now, do you have anybody coming, watching it this time, since they said that? Do you know that you got people watching how you do it? And
we are sold out on Saturday.
Are you?
On the Barnstormer.
Okay.
And the Barnstormer is our $125 ticket.
Right.
We're totally sold out.
That's amazing.
We have a tent that we put up just for the Blues, and it's called Friends and Family.
Okay.
And when they come in on Thursday, they will bring their tickets and they'll start passing tickets out to people.
Oh, no kidding!
And I'm starting to get phone calls. I had one from a guy who's a former Navy F-14 pilot. And he's handicapped, he's disabled, and so is his wife. And he said, "Can I get tickets?" I said, "You bet." Yeah. So
do people come directly to the airport to go to this Friends and Family, or you have to be invited?
They have to be invited.
Okay. All right.
And it's there's a standing kind of a joke that the majority of them are going to be pretty girls who are
trying to meet an angel
who are passing out cocktails.
Pretty smart, short skirts and tight tops, and
I'm there with them.
Yeah, right. Yeah, they're not gonna help hurt anybody there. Marty, what I was looking at, and today I just bought my tickets for Friday night. What does a day look like when you go there? So wait, are there tickets still available on Saturday, or you're sold out completely?
We're sold out of the Barnstormer.
Okay, which is kind of a VIP.
That's the VIP one.
Okay.
The VIP is strictly for donors. Okay. You can't buy tickets for it or anything. Strictly for donors.
Right.
Now, you want to donate?
Yeah.
We'll be happy to take your money.
Come on down, right?
We'll get free tickets that way.
There you go. So what I'm thinking is, what does a day look like on Saturday or Sunday? It starts at 9 a.m., right?
Yep.
You can start walking in the door. So what happens? How does that day go? Because it's done at 5, I know, because you got to get to the food trucks, right?
Yep.
Okay. So tell us about the day.
Well, the day starts out at 9 o'clock. It is open up, and we have 6 parking lots. People go... You've roped off everything, and we have, except for our 6 parking lots.
Right.
So we have 6 parking lots. We have the boys and girls swim teams from Vero Beach High School who are parking cars as well. And we have a whole arrangement set up for that. We have people who have done it before, and then we'll And then it gives you time to look around and see what's available.
Okay.
We have a great display. We've got aircraft on display. We have, take a look, go on to our website, veroairshow.com, and that will take a look at all the different airplanes we've got. We've got P-51s, we've got the C-17, and a lot of really cool airplanes. Yeah. And that's what we look for. So it gives you time to do that, look at all the concessions. We have a whole group of different things you can buy, remembrances. Yep. And then the show starts at noon. Okay. Basically.
All right, good.
11:30. I've got Jim Davis, a local DJ, who is
not my Jim Davis,
who is a really, really cool guy. He was with the radio station, one of the radio stations here for years. And he's going to do the initial broadcasting, telling people what's going on. Yeah. And then Danny Clisham, who is a professional that travels from air show to air show, will take over at about 11:30. And we've got folks, and he is a guy who he's seen it all. Yeah. I mean, Danny is a really neat guy, older guy, one of my contemporaries, if you will. Yes. And he talks about it, and then they start flying. Okay. And we have Mike Moon, who's our air show director, knows everybody that has a propeller airplane in the United States. He's been at this for years, and so he's been able to get, for every show we've had, it's been a different group of people, and you don't know what's coming. Oh, gosh. And that's what's so neat about it. With the exception, we have two exceptions. One of them is Aeroshell. Aeroshell is a formation, and we get them because they meet the main criteria is they're good and they're free.
There you go. I love that.
And they're really good. Yeah. And they take people up as flyers, and they do formation flying. They're going to be flying Friday night.
Okay, all right. I'll get to see those guys.
The Friday night show is going to be a hoot. Absolute hoot.
I just can't even imagine. I don't even know what to do. I'm going to drive up and find one of those parking lots and have the kids direct me and point me in the right direction. Do they have seats? Do you bring a seat with you? Is there a place to sit? Yeah, so you can bring a folding chair or something like that.
Something like that.
All right. I'll be talking to you ahead of time because you can tell me where I need to sit because I have no clue. I've never done this
All
before.
you have to do is take a look at from the parking lot. You'll see where everything is, and you'll be able to see all the stuff. And you can go on, again, all the information's on the website. What you can and can't bring.
Okay, very good. So, we've got to take a break. We need a couple commercials. We'll be right back, talk about a little real estate, and wrap it up here with Marty Zeichert. See you in a minute.
At Sunshine Furniture, our 35,000 square foot showroom is filled with the largest selection of in-stock coastal furniture on the Treasure Coast. Dining and bedroom sets, occasional tables, sofas, sleeper sofas, love seats, and chairs, including lots of slipcover styles from Universal Upholstery, Four Seasons, and Capri. At Sunshine Furniture, we have a gallery of Tommy Bahama and Lexington designed for a relaxed approach to the finer things in life. Right now, we have selected groups marked down for our spring clearance, and also all pictures, lamps, and accessories are half price. Sunshine Furniture, $12.95 US 1 in Vero Beach, next to Planet Fitness. Visit our website at sunshinefurniturecasual.com and visit our outlet and closeout store directly across the street.
Sunshine Furniture, the best in every way. Ooh, have a sunshine day. Sunshine Furniture, the best in every way. Ooh, have a sunshine day. Sunshine.
ITEX, or International Trade Exchange, is the largest barter company in the world with over 25,000 members offering goods and services. We're a marketing company that brings you new business in the way of trade, with over 200 local members enjoying the benefits of ITEX, like lawyers, doctors, plumbers, media, printing, and more.
Hi, this is Liz Bowler. Contact me and find out why barter through ITEX has been smarter for over 30 years. 772-532-1881. Visit itex.com.
It's time to call Easy Brew Coffee and Bottled Water Service and learn just how much you can save and how convenient it is to have your coffee and bottled water delivered right to your home or office. In addition to water coolers, Easy Brew offers individual bottles of water in 8 or 16-ounce bottles. No more lugging it home or dragging it into the office. Serving the Treasure Coast for over 2 decades, 2 letters, 1 simple name. Easy for Easy Brew. Visit e-zbrew.com or call 800-792-3285. Easy Brew.
Welcome back, everybody. We've got 2 beautiful properties. Actually, they're both in Sebastian today. That just happened. This one is located, it's on the water. So right before, if you're going east on the Wabasso Causeway, right before you get to the first bridge, you got to turn left. It's actually called 44th Avenue. This is a little 2-bedroom, 1-bath. This house, you can see, it's got amazing wide views looking over at Marsh Island and Orchid Island. It's only 720 square feet, but it's a third of an acre on the water, which is why it's listed for $990,000. Somebody's going to come in, they're going to tear that down, or just have a little pet-a-terre on the water and a place to they can put their boat and, you know, look at the water. But it's amazing. Love that. Great little spot. The other one is Robin Lane. This is off Roseland Road. This is a 4-bedroom, 3.5-bath house. It's over 3,100 square feet. Really super unique. It's very much a custom home, beautiful, custom pool. It's just an amazing house. I kept looking at the pictures. This one's listed for $1,250,000. Great house. We love it. If you're interested in buying or selling these or any other home, please call me, Lori Davis, at 772-538-1828, and I'll be your realtor for life. Back to Marty. Let's do this, Marty. VeroAirShow.com. Tell me about the food trucks on Saturday night starting at 5 o'clock.
You do not want to miss that. If you are a parent and you have a kid, you want to be there. We're going to have 5,000 to 10,000 people there.
Mm-hmm.
The Blue Angels will be there about 5:30.
Okay.
And they're only contracted to stay for an hour. Okay. I have been with them. They stay until they close it down. I have to run them off.
I love it.
And it is so cool. The whole purpose of the Blue Angels used to be recruiting. That's all they ever did.
Yeah.
They gave that up a number of years ago. They said, we want to show the American public what you're getting for your tax dollar.
Yeah. Right.
Simple as that.
Yeah.
You know, and they're good at it.
Yeah.
And we just have a great time. They do so much more. They go to the high schools and they speak at the high schools. We have Make-A-Wish kids. We have the Wabasso school comes in, and I've got them in on Friday, and they are so excited. There are kids driving all the way from Fort Lauderdale to come up and see the Blues.
That's amazing.
And I love that. That's what's more fun. You know, I've flown the airplanes type of thing.
Yeah.
So for me, that thrill is kind of gone, but the thrill of watching these kids interact with the Blues.
Yeah.
I can't say enough about it.
I know.
You know,
I know.
Bring your kids, please.
Yeah. It is impressive. And these guys are very impressive, obviously. They're not just stunningly good looking, which they are.
Which they are.
But again, it's a fundraiser. There's going to be 30 food trucks at least. Bouncy houses. There's music. And I looked at the band. You know, they play like Eagles and Tom Petty and Billy Joel.
It's a great band.
Great band. I looked them up. And I was like, wow.
Tom Collins.
Yes.
We've had them for years.
Yeah.
Every time.
That's amazing. And again, if you bring your kids and you do the food truck thing and you meet the Blues and you eat some food, the money all goes to charity. Yep. So that's another big part of it. And as Marty said, they're here because we do that little extra thing. Yep. And they go, I can go interact with the people. Yep. Because the days are flying, right? They're not really necessary. I'm sure they start and stop by doing VIP, hi, how are you stuff, but yeah.
You're helping veterans.
Yeah.
And, we're speaking English for a reason, folks.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. Well, thank you, Marty. I appreciate it. We got to wrap it up. This always goes so fast. I'm going to do an hour show next time with Marty because we could just talk forever. Anyway, thank you so much for coming. You guys have a safe day. Be good. Be safe. We'll see you here next week. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Bye.